Oh, the opening day of deer season is coming up this weekend, and we want to welcome Matt Cameron with the Tennessee Wildlife Resources Agency to Daytime to discuss the deer season and some other items that are making the news in the great outdoors here in East Tennessee. How you doing, Matt?
Wonderful.
Been a while since we've had you on. Welcome back. We appreciate you being here.
Yes, sir.
Deer season for the guns is opened up this weekend.
Yes, sir. It's the traditional opening day of the rifle season for
Right.
whitetail deer hunting in Tennessee. Is the Saturday before Thanksgiving, and here we are. Thanksgiving's a little bit later this year,
Right.
But it's coming up on us. A cold front's hitting at the right time. The
Okay.
rut's kicking in, so
Yes.
it should be some fantastic hunting.
The deer population in Tennessee, I think, is at a great level right now. There is going to be a good deer harvest this year.
There should be. We've probably got 750,000 deer in the state now. It's a great success story to the point where, there's too many in some places. You see
Right.
in the western part of the state with chronic wasting disease, that's a result of this overpopulation, if
Right.
you will. You're allowed 3 does a day out there. Here in East Tennessee, the limits are a little bit more conservative. You are allowed 2 does or antlerless deer now
Right.
with a gun. You can kill them anytime the season's open, and you're still allowed your 2 antlered deer as well. So a lot of harvest opportunities coming up.
And we want to make sure that we do this every year. We want to do it again because you can't say it enough. You got to be safe when you're hunting. You got to have that blaze orange on, follow all the rules and regulations for wherever you're hunting. Yes.
Of course, yes, and don't trespass.
Right.
Guys assume that they're the only ones hunting a certain property. Keep in mind, people do jump fences and end up places they're not supposed to be, and the people that typically do that don't wear blaze orange either. So
Right.
be 100% sure your target every time.
That blaze orange is so vitally important. And make sure if you're using a deer stand, make sure that your safety, you got all your safety, your belts, everything you need for safety on those as well. Because it seems like every year we hear of accidents on deer stands.
We've already had a couple this year.
Oh my goodness, that's terrible news. But we want to get the word out. Just be safe. Just be safe. And I think about deer hunting, and it is a tradition. It really is a tradition in our region. It really is.
It is. We're blessed in Tennessee to have some great outdoor opportunities, hunting and fishing and
Right.
boating, and we're an outdoor state. We're proud of that. We want you to do it legally and do it safely so we can keep these traditions alive.
Absolutely. I want to switch gears just a little bit, get on the water just a little bit, because we all know all the devastating flooding that we had from Hurricane Helene. It has caused some issues on local waterways, especially down around Douglas Lake.
Yeah, Douglas is the recipient, if you will, of the French Broad, Pigeon, and Nolichucky rivers, and I think they estimated over 1 million cubic yards of debris
We're looking at some of that right now.
landed in Douglas. It was a super bad mess, especially early on. Fortunately, a lot of it has dissipated onto the banks
Right.
and settled as the lake has receded. So it's there now. Now it's kind of a race against the clock. Can we get that out of there before the lake
Yes.
comes back up and washes it back out in the spring? So if you go boating down there starting
Right.
Monday, I think the big cleanup effort will be kicking in, a multi-agency effort. It's going to take a while to do that. So be aware that there will be boats out there and a lot of personnel trying to clean up debris. So drive slowly, use caution, and there could be some debris still floating out there.
And they have buoys and they have booms set up. We're trying to contain that into certain
Correct.
areas so it can be cleaned up.
Correct. Yeah, the boom really kept it all on the middle part of the lake. The lower end of the lake actually looks really good, but that middle section around Dandridge there and kind of upstream towards Swans Bridge, Indian
Right.
Creek, there's a lot of debris in there.
All right. And before we let you go today, let's talk, it seems like every time we have here, we talk about bears. And we're blessed with a great bear population in Tennessee, but they're becoming more and more, we're getting more human interaction with bears. And that's a good thing and a bad thing, too.
That's a good way to put it. There's no shortage of bears and no shortage of people in East Tennessee, and they're going to come in contact with one another. So what we have to remember right now is that bears are experiencing what's called hyperphagia. It's uncontrolled eating, kind of like we
Right.
get on Thanksgiving. We just pile everything in. Before they go into their winter dens, they're trying to pack on every pound that they can. So right now is a crucial period to not habituate them to human food. So hopefully they can go into their winter dens healthy and not have any issues with them.
If you have bears around your region, keep those garbage cans sealed and tight. Take some just extra precaution, because they actually will get into your cars. If they smell food, they will get into anything they can.
Yeah, well, they've learned that there's sometimes food in cars. They can open the doors very easily now with these
Right.
pull handles, and they get in cars just to look and see if food is even in there.
Exactly.
So lock your cars and roll your windows up.
All right. Matt, we appreciate you stopping by.
Yes, sir.
Folks, we got the information for you right here. That TWRA website right there, tnwildlife.org, is a wealth of information. I encourage you to go on there all the time.